Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Trailmakers video. Today we're going to start off here on this island for the spinning servo. Afterwards, we're going to run over to this island and try to clean it up. But I'm going to explain what I'm going to try to focus in on today. I'm going to try to build a more practical vehicle. Now, it was fun having multiple vehicles out at the same time, but the issue is that it's not practical. You have to switch back and forth, and it's fun to roleplay a little bit, but you need something that does it all in one. This Mantis vehicle was fun for a bit as well, but it has trouble holding on to a lot of material, especially the heavier ones like the spinning servo. So I equipped some pontoons on it to actually make it more aquatic, and hopefully I can transport it to the other side of the island, no problemo. So we're going to move it over there, and then we're going to move over to the next island for our next set of materials, and then hopefully an upgraded vehicle. Okay, I think I got this thing kind of balanced on here. Still, the Mantis is a little janky, a little fast. I had to add some weight and some more buoys, and I lost it. But a moment ago, when I grabbed onto this thing, I kind of had an interstellar moment where the material was forcing me to spin. So we're going to try to tap this in. Apparently, if I'm using the pincer and I'm trying to steer, it won't let me steer. Okay, so it's allowing me to pick it up. But can I get it in the water? Ooh, super janky. Oh man. Holy crap. It's kind of working. Ooh. Oh, I need to decrease the speed on that swing because dang. Alright, there we go, baby. Let's try to get it to the other side then. Oh, dang. Last second got it in there. Well, that's the spinning servo. That would be pretty interesting to make some kind of helicopter somewhere towards the end using the spinning servo, but I have plans to make some kind of crane system with that spinning servo. So anyway, let's go over to the next island. Okay, so we moved over to the next sort of mud island. We were over here in Spikewood and the Mercs, and now we're over here at something called Dragon Lake and Bogwood. Now, a few of these pieces I already ventured around and looked at them. They're mostly rounded parts, and then we got what appeared to be a dragon engine at the bottom of that water. So I'm gonna have to make something interesting that can dive under and pull that out. But I'm starting off with this salvage, the monster truck wheels, because I saw that it tremendously increases your traction on the ground in mud. So I'm hoping to get that working. Afterwards, we'll probably have to look for like a better engine or add more to the ones we got now. Okay, so obviously I would have to mod the Mantis to even come close to picking this up, but since we're so close to the salvaging pod right here, I think I'm just going to try to push it in. And then we can start coming up with concepts to build a bigger, better vehicle using the monster truck wheels. Alright, there we go. So now we'll start building on some concepts for a new transporter. Hopefully we can combine the capability of a Mantis into a dump truck. Okay, so far this is basically the bones that I have in mind. I still don't have any suspension yet. I plan on finding some pretty soon, maybe go out scavenging for a little bit, but for now we're going to try this with the wheels on. I have all 6 engines installed here, but they're all the little, I want to say, what do you call them, like the little rascal engines, I guess, or bulldog engines, that's what they were called. So we're going to go ahead and put the wheels on, and we're going to see how it does, and hope for the best on it. Okay, so the first initial test is that even with all the little motors in it, they do seem to be pushing the wheels right along. It has a pretty good, nice turn on it. I haven't tried this top speed, so let's see what happens if I top speed it. It does seem like the way that the front wheels kind of protrude out a little bit. If I decide to put a Mantis like forklift on the front, it's going to have to extend out a little bit more. And then I'll build the bed of the truck in the back. But one thing I have noticed is that the monster truck tires have excellent grip on this type of terrain. I'm going to actually do a heel test. Let's see There's a hill over here on the side of the beach. If I get down a little bit, let's just see if it can pull itself out. Okay, so it is slow, but it does pull back out. I think if I get a raw engine, something that will have a little bit more horsepower, it will it will drive like a dream. So let's go ahead and put a bed design on it. Okay, so far this is the paint job and the lights on the new vehicle. I've been thinking about nicknaming it the Turtle, but of course when I put the pincers in front of it, it's not really going to resemble a turtle at the moment. But it's kind of nice, it's kind of cool to have it as like a loader. It'd be like an upgrade from the dump truck that I have. So I guess if I ever wanted to do that, I could do it like that. But I'm going to make this a loader as well. So I'll go ahead and build that. And now the weight issue begins. As you can see, somehow the pistons weigh a massive amount of weight. So the most of the weight is now at the front of the vehicle and the wheels are barely lifting off the ground. Whew, this is going to be a headache. Alright fellas, it's the next day and I'm finally back, and unfortunately the Turtle is gone. Introducing the Mantis Heavy, or Mantis XL. I mean, this thing is huge, and it's got all the conveniences that the last Mantis build didn't actually have, because this Mantis can actually carry materials in its pincers, but now has the functionality to load it in a bed in the back of it. And you got these huge monster truck wheels on here, and you might be asking, what the heck is with all these pistons? Well, I found out when I was going through the build, I was trying to offset the weight of the pincers with the pistons in the front because it was making it front heavy and making it want to flip. And I tried to add the weights underneath the carriage and everything, and it was like 30 kilograms as opposed to the pistons, which are each 6 kilograms. And I added a ton of weight in the back, but it didn't do anything. So I think there's a weird glitch where the pistons are actually heavier than the actual weights. So I added a buttload of those to stop this thing from flipping. Now the only danger to it is that it's top heavy and it wants to flip all the time. So I'm going to show you how this thing works, and it is amazing. I'm actually quite excited with it. I tried to adjust the controls just a little different from the previous Mantis so that I didn't have any issues with it. It was easier to control. Let's see, so you drop that down, now it's touching the ground. Now let's see here, I believe it was, we're going to do, is it I? There it is. Oh dang, I did the repair instead. Now the difference between this and the Mantis is that I used inverted rounded bits for the scoops as opposed to the steep, I want to say, what was it? Yeah, the steep slope. So now this thing can actually, scoop up items. Now we're going to try this. This is like the first time I've really done this. Okay, so we lift it up. It's all the way up, and then we press J. Boom, baby. And as you can see, I used the steep slope to kind of catch it and guide it in. Now we can clean up the island in the new Mantis XL. So I'm going to cut and show you a couple of scenes of me doing it. Okay, so we're really pushing the limits on this thing. So far, I got 4 scrap in there, but I'm going to try to fit this one last piece in here before I go drop it all off. And I was thinking to myself when I was driving up the hill, it says, man, there's 5 more materials all around me. And then I realized it's including the numbers of the materials in the back of the truck. And I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. So let's go ahead and push this down. And I got the camera on sticky orbit. Okay, now to put my hand where they need to be. Cool. Now we just gotta kind of tap it, so we don't want to go over the edge and lose everything. Alright, it's a square piece, so let's see how this thing does. We're scooping up square pieces. Alright, so we're pulling it away. Okay, there is one thing I do need to do, and I need to change the angle at which this thing can actually load it in. Right now I think I got it at 100. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so let's see here. let's do this little maneuver where you back up and then go forward immediately. Bam, baby! Dang, look at that. 5 pieces of scrap so far. Man, this is exciting. Alright, let's go load all these up real quick, and then we're going to try the big boy up on that hill. Ooh!
This parkour is required for your spaceship.
Nice. Okay, rounded 2x4. Rounded corner inverted 1x2. Rounded 2x4x2.
This block is a crucial part of your spaceship.
Okay, were any of those power cores? Okay, rounded 2x1.
This block is a crucial part of your spaceship.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna go up on the hill and see if we can pick that bad boy up. Okay, so I might have bit off a little bit more than I can chew. If this thing is even gonna fit, it's gonna be barely. So let's go ahead and extend this, put my hands down on the appropriate controls, open up the pincers. Yeah, the pincers don't look like they would be long enough, but we're going to gamble today, man. We are going to just barely fit this, and I think we're in. Okay, alright. Ooh. Alright, so now we got to do the old 1-2, back up, and then forward. Oh, no! Ah! Oh, dang. Okay. So, ooh. See if we can get it before it goes downhill. Alright, so this is the power core that I was looking for. Probably won't do much now with the Bulldog engine, but later when I decide to equip this... Oh, crap. Where the heck is it going? Is it going in the water? Ooh, it might be. It might be. Maybe, can I save it? Interstellar, engage. It's necessary. Ah. Crap. Alright. Nice. Ooh. I'm being too janky with it. I gotta ease it in. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's get it up on these trees. Ooh, we gotta be careful because if I break the pincer. Okay, so here it is. Alright, now the accelerate. Ooh, okay, so the bed is way too small for this thing. But it's in, so we can go drop it off. Mantis XL. Alright, let's go. Ooh, just playing with that acceleration a little too much. That's why I gotta widen this bed a little bit. Get the power core in, baby. Ah, power core.
This power core is required for your spaceship.
Alright, well, let's hop out of that. It's almost nighttime. Anyway, so this has been Trailmakers with me, Cage26. I hope you like the new vehicle, the Mantis XL. I might even give it a crazy name, something like the Hercules Beetle or the King Beetle. Something because it's got a huge backside. It's still got the Mantis head with the pincers, but it's a little bit more unique. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys tune in next time. I'll catch you later. Alright, bye.